Thanks for joining me on Realty Tips with Angela. I'm your host, Angela Palmer with Cascade Sotheby's International Realty. Our tip today is for sellers. So, my seller, you understand that upgrading or updating or full-on remodel of your home greatly increases the speed at which your home sells after it's been listed. So we get all of that, and seller, you're ready, you would like to do this. Then, but your question is because of all of the different horror stories that we've had, if you need much more than one or two actors to help you out with doing this, or you don't have enough monies, or you're thinking, do I have to pay ahead of time to get this done? Big questions. And to help us with that, I've got the Chief of Staff of Revive. Name's Jessica Morrow. Jessica, thanks for joining us today with Realty Tips with Angela. And so you got the question, can a seller actually get to going ahead to do those updates that they need in the house without any horror stories happening with them having to be the ones to oversee that updating that they need in the house? And or what if my seller does not have the funds, however, they've got it in their home? Is there a way that this can be done, Jessica?
Thank you so much for having me, Angela. And these are all very good questions, and our company is here to help with that. I think going back to what you initially said is, what we know is that when a homeowner goes to sell their home is often, their greatest investment and their most valuable asset. So when they go to sell that, not only do they want to sell it fast, but they want to sell it for top dollar. And we know that today's buyers are kind of that HGTV generation who really like homes that are more turnkey. Um, but the problem is, like you said, a lot of sellers aren't doing it because they either don't really know what to do to their house, they don't have the money, and there's a real anxiety and fear around hiring and finding a contractor. So at our company, Revive, we've really solved for all three of those issues that sellers and their agents can sometimes struggle with. So we start with a very hands-on team approach, starting with guidance. So we have processes, tech, and really the expertise together with the local expert, the agent, to really put together a plan, whether that's something as simple as just staging and painting a house or a full renovation. We analyze to see what truly makes sense for that client. And then, you mentioned this, what if they don't have the money? And a lot of people don't. They have a lot of equity in their home, but they don't necessarily have cash on hand. So what Revive does is we pay for everything up front and we wait until closing to get paid back. And it's simply equity based, not no credit checks, no fees, no interest, just all based on the equity in the home. And then probably the most important part of all of this is we fully support vetted, insured contractors. So Revive is not a contractor, but we really support local contractors in their local markets. And then we centralize their back office. So we kind of take off of their shoulders everything that bogs them down. So I'm speaking about, the budgeting, the scoping, the professional design, the procurement of the materials. We assist in permits, we give updates, we handle quality control. So it really allows kind of the contractor to just focus on what they do best and be most efficient and competitive and focus on the client's job. So that's a little bit about what Revive does and how we help solve for some of those seller issues.
Wow, so thank you so much, Jessica, for that. That's really wonderful. So pretty much the seller can sit back and relax. They don't have to think about them doing, getting all the contractors. Plus, they don't necessarily have to think about, getting the funds up front
Yeah.
for them to actually get this job done. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yes,
Mm.
you hit it the nail right on the head there. Yes, it takes off a lot, alleviates a lot of the stressors, from money to finding the right service provider to do the job and the full plan.
Fantastic. Jessica, we are going to have you come back on Realty Tips with Angela because I know that we've talked about a few other things. I know you've got so much more that you can actually provide for my clients as well. So to the listeners out there, thanks for spending your time with me today on Realty Tips with Angela. Please use the links below to contact me if you have any question regarding today's topic and or any other real estate topic. Or if you're interested in listing your home and you find that this is something that is going to work for you to have the concierge team update your home for you for us to get it listed. All right, then, it's been an amazing day. Have a fabulous time, and we will talk again on Realty Tips with Angie. Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you.